welcome to another episode of Three Dads on a Console. We know not every dad can stay up to date on the latest and greatest in video game news that you need to know about, so we are here to do it for you. And remember that this show is friendly. Kid-friendly. Kid-friendly. So no earmuffs are needed. Now on with the show. I'm one of your hosts, Wobble Plays, alongside the Lanyard Court.
Hey, yeah, no, it's a fan club for a band I like, the Hold Steady. They're coming to Boston. I'm debating. They're not coming to Toronto. I'm debating to come to Boston for that concert.
Where are they playing?
Toronto?
I have no clue. I'll look it up.
If it's MGM, that is a fantastic venue.
No, they play small venues.
It is a small venue.
Could it be Big Night Live?
I go there.
With Anamanaguchi?
With Porter Robinson at 12:15 a.m.?
Yeah, they're going live at 3 a.m.
Now I'm really curious.
2026.
All right. While we are also here with Cider, Hardly Nowhere.
I'm still here. Oh, wow. Okay.
Which he said before because we were talking about Mo Cider.
We were talking about Mo Cider. How we doing, everybody? Great to see you. I'm more of an apple cider guy myself, but just getting this too much sugar would kill me.
So we have some topics to talk about today, and it's a good thing that Pez is wearing the old Microsoft green, because we're going to be going into the Xbox Direct a wee bit, and we're also going to be talking about Jeff Keighley's and just one more game, Highguard, in a little bit as well,
dude.
So look forward to that.
Stupid Jeff Keighley, stupid dork. First off, we all know what I think about Jeff Keighley. He's a shill. He's a stupid idiot dork, and I hope I hope he goes back to Canada, but I know he's not good enough for Canada.
Yeah, we don't want him.
We don't want him either. Send him to Colombia.
Stupid dork.
Yeah, stupid, dumb dork.
He is a poo-poo face.
He is a poo-poo face. Probably the poopiest face.
There are someone's kids watching around being like, I can't believe you listen to these guys. They say so many bad words. They called him a poopy head.
What a trash mouth. What a trash mouth.
Core, where are they playing the Hold Steady?
I can't find it. I'm looking. It's in an email.
Okay.
Because it's not officially been announced. I'm part of the fan club.
Okay. Inside information.
Yeah.
So Microsoft had a developer direct today, and they talked about several items. There is a few big announcements, a few little announcements, but we can talk about them a little bit. So there is a game called Beast of Reincarnation.
True.
Which is true. Which is available day one. And it talks about a post-apocalyptic Japan. For when I saw the trailer, it kind of seems like it's a one person, one dog. So it reminds me a little blend of Fallout, a little blend of Last of Us. Either of you guys see the trailer? What are your thoughts, impressions on this Game Freak game, which is crazy?
Yeah, so for those that don't know, it's made by Game Freak, also known as the folks that make Pokemons or Pokemans. If you're a 40-year-old mother in the 90s. Pokemans. It was the only game out of the four announced where I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Visually, it didn't grab me. I didn't find it visually appealing like I did Forza Horizon 6 or even Kiln, which I don't know will be like a game for me. It just looked to me like your run-of-the-mill action RPG. I know it's got like the hair is like a thing where her hair turns into vines. I know that like that's a big core mechanic, but nothing jumped out at me as like, oh, this is a game I need to play. Number one, Game Freak has almost exclusively made Pokemon games, so and all their games are like same-ish. So I know that this is a different path for them to take. So I'm a little hesitant on that. But overall, to me, I was just like, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if that's a game I would want to play because something out there needs to blow me away other than like her hair is vines. Okay, great. Like, cool.
The floor is lava, the hair is vines.
Yeah, so I mean that's literally what I came away with watching their direct.
But I know how much you love Japanese developed games.
Don't even care. Yeah, 100%.
There's a little bit of a turns-based element too. I saw in the press release.
It made it even worse.
All right, yeah, not one I'm gonna play. Also, it's. I hope they do well because I remember what is it, Guerrilla, when they went from Killzone to Horizon, and look what we got from there. I think it is possible for a developer to do a pivot, and a drastic one. So again, let's see. Otherwise, put them back in the Pokemon mill and start making Game Boy style games. You cowards. The next two, which I thought was unusual, are from Playground Games, which is like weird that the studio's so big but also too that they're putting all the eggs in the Playground basket, but it looks like it's going to pay off. The first one to talk about is Fable. Now, I never played Fable, but I'm seeing people like super hype about this and returning to form. So have you guys played Fable, and what do you guys think about this one? And what it looks like based on like the pedigree?
For me, I'm a huge Fable person. I'm a big fan of this. I think the biggest thing of this, besides the fact that the game looks great, and originally there was a lot of people like boohooing this game because they thought it was, woke, and they didn't like the way the girl looked. But it turns out every character is customizable, which makes sense because it's a Fable game. They went away with the devil horns, which for the people that played Fable, they'll understand what I'm talking about. But you're still making good choices and bad choices. I'm extremely excited for this, but it's dropping day and date on PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Which is huge, I think. Because the other game we're going to talk about isn't. It's going to be coming later, but this one is day and date. And I think they had no choice. I think it's easy to make the choice on the other one. But with this one, because they're bringing back such a storied franchise that heck hasn't been around since the Xbox 360, they needed to gain a new audience. I wouldn't be surprised if they re-release the first couple games in some sort of collector's edition, for people on PlayStation to play, so that we can play the old Fable games, because I think they're fantastic. I love the kicking of the chicken. It's a thing. You'll understand as you play the game. I guarantee it's a trophy or an achievement in the game. The graphics looked unbelievably beautiful for a team that is mainly made racing games, but let's be honest, they make some of the most beautiful looking racing games. I'm very excited. Like, it's an early favorite for me for game of the year, but at the same time, I haven't seen it. I haven't played it to see what the mechanics and the combat are, because it's very hack and slash. So like Waba, someone like yourself, I actually think will really like it, because you know what it is? It's Kingdoms of Amalur with good versus evil. So you can either be bad or you can be good. And I know you're a fan of Kingdoms of Amalur. It's very much in that same mindset on how you play it, except I think that it adds more comedy, because some of the side quests are pretty hilarious. And I would think that they're going to continue down that path, because every Fable game has had that. But this game looks unbelievably beautiful. They showed us a bit of a combat, and it did look a bit like 30 frames per second, a little janky, but I would assume it won't when it's released. I just don't think they're going to hit their date, and it's going to get delayed.
Fair point. Pez, are you a Fabler?
Yes. So I played Fable 1 and Fable 2. I've actually never played Fable 3. But 1 and
It's
2.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, 1 was fantastic, especially for, it came out in what, 2004-ish. Really, really fun game. I really like the first one and the second one. I'm really excited for this one. Like Court said, it looks really good. I mean, this studio, and we'll talk about, they also make Forza Horizon, which 5 was so much fun, beautiful. In this direct, they had 6, which looks incredible. So they are a studio that does a very good job making games look really good. And I think when you look at the games they've made, so I'm on their website, they've made 3 games: Forza Horizon 5, Forza Horizon 6, and Fable. So they are like, that's all they made. 5 we know is really good. Forza Horizon 5, really, really good. A lot of fun. Based on that game, I'm willing to give them a shot with the Fable franchise. Nothing has really happened with Fable since, I think, like Fable Legends or something came out maybe in like 2018, but it wasn't like a direct sequel. And then obviously this remake or remaster or whatever we're gonna call it. It's not a remaster, remake, or just new entry, I think is going to be really good. And like Court said, the combat looks a little weird. I've always liked how Fable does like the good and evil stuff. You can create your own path, and yeah, I'm in. I'm in, man. It looks like a blast.
I was surprised by the video they put out because as someone who hasn't played Fable, like I was blown away by like, and I know it's a trailer and obviously a sales pitch, but it seemed like really in depth and like for someone who doesn't have familiarity with it, I'm like, oh, I understand what this game's going to be about. It looks cool. Like, they're, every single 1,000 of characters or whatever they said, they're all unique. Like they're all got personalities. You can marry them or they react to you. Like it's just like it sounds like you can play how you want, which I kind of like. And all of a sudden they're like, hey, so you can obviously the part I liked is, hey, you can buy the houses and you can start running like the business in this town. I'm like, that's kind of cool. Like that there's like a sub game inside like the game. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of sold on it. And I feel like usually, especially with Xbox, I haven't been interested in anything that they put out since High on Life, which is a goober game. And then this, which actually is getting a lot of good attention. I'm surprised. And yeah, like Court said, it's coming to PlayStation. Great.
Right.
Like that's perfect. And Steam as well. And the only thing I
For
don't
me,
like,
yeah, like I only play on
Yeah.
PlayStation now.
The only thing I don't like is that they said it's launching in autumn and they didn't say fall. That's a big. I don't. Who calls it autumn?
I mean, the Brits, dude. They're British.
I know, but like,
Oh, wait, a
nothing
wee bit
else.
of autumn, yeah?
Hello, look for the autumn.
Oh,
Why
hello, Sprungfeld.
Fall.
Also,
Is that why
Wabba.
they don't say fall?
Yeah. Wabba, if you ever want to try Fable Anniversary is out on Steam. And right now it's on sale for $12.
You're losing money not getting it for $12.
And I bet it runs
doll hairs
really well on the Steam Deck. It is verified Steam Deck compatibility.
There we go. I mean,
So
I
there you
only
go.
play games that are old. So
Well,
I know
there
we
you go.
alluded to it, but the next one that Playground Games is doing is Forza Horizon, launching May 19th. Court, I know you are a big Forza fan.
Correct.
How did the trailer meet
so-
your expectations?
I can't believe I'm going to say this. It just
You hate
looks
Japan.
like more Forza. No, it's not that I hate Japan. I think like everybody like in the trailer, like, oh, they got Tokyo Drift. I'm like, yeah, but we did that. Like we've done that in other things. Like, is it just because it's in Tokyo? I think I need to play it because if they do such a good job with what they did with Mexico before, the presentation was so good at the beginning. I think I need to jump in because a lot with these Forza games, I'll play them for like a good 30 to 40 hours and then I deke out for a bit. The cars are going to be really cool. We're going to more cars at launch, which is great to hear. I'm wondering because the PlayStation version is coming later. I wonder why that's happening. I have my guesses that they want to like capitalize because I will say this: there are people already complaining that even though it's coming to Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass, if you want it early, it's like $60 on Xbox Game Pass,
Stupid.
and you still don't own the game, which is even hilarious.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'll say this: Forza games are really fun, but I said to you guys, I'm never gonna buy it day and date because you don't need to.
Right.
This is definitely wait and buy it for like $30 when it's on sale, and you'll get 100% $30 worth. Or as my new style is, I rent it from the library.
Let's
So I'm
go,
excited for it.
library.
I'm excited for it. I'm still playing Borderlands 4, which I got from the library, and it cost me $0, and I feel like I've gotten my $0 out of it.
Fair
That's
enough.
a good idea. I'm gonna do that with Fable. Let's go.
It is a good idea.
Yeah, seriously, brand new games. The library will have them
Yeah.
day and date.
I agree with Court. They make beautiful racing games. Forza Horizon 5, ton of fun. You hook that bad boy up to a 4K TV. You're going to drive around Mexico. It's going to look incredible. Good sound, good music. Really a lot of fun. Do you need to buy it day one? Probably not. Save yourself a little cashish. Buy that on Black Friday for $40 instead of 60 or 70. You'll have a great time with it. Much like Forza Horizon 5. The player base is going to be there. Like you'll have your racing nuts who will always play it. There was Forza Horizon 5 had some fun like Xbox parties integration stuff. Again, looked really good. The cars were good. I expect the same out of Forza Horizon 6. I like that it's in Japan as a not a full weeb, but maybe like a half weeb. If they'll have me. And I really
That's right.
I mean, I'm excited to drive around and see what they bring to the table, see what they do when it comes to, again, like integration across all platforms, see if it's coming on Steam, because if it's not, if it's just like the Windows Store, dude, what's the point? It doesn't surprise me that they would ruin, maybe not ruin, but that they would pull the old switcheroo with Xbox Game Pass, right? How many times have we talked about Game Pass not being worth its price, and then all of a sudden a new game comes out and they say, "Oh, it's your subscription plus $60." First off, what a slap in the face. What a slap in the face, Xbox. What are you doing? And it's clear to me that the only reason it's not launching day and date on PlayStation is because they want to try to recoup some Xbox Live sales or Game Pass sales or whatever it's called now. And then it'll come out on
Well, they lost
PlayStation.
money. The numbers came out, eh? Like they did terrible.
Of course they did, because they essentially like venture
They borrowed the
capitalists,
Coles model.
like, yeah, they like stripped that thing down, and then when they rebuilt it back up, it's like this garbage that nobody wants. It is, like Waba said, the Coles cash of video games.
Yeah, like they're the Jersey Mikes of video games.
Ooh, Jersey Mikes.
Yeah, of the artist formerly known as Jersey Mikes.
I'm sorry.
You know-
Is Jersey Mike's not good anymore? I don't.
No, they
I
were
don't
purchased
have
by,
Jersey Mike's. Like, I don't
yeah,
eat it
Venture.
because I go local. But
Yeah, they got. I mean, I truth be told, I've never had it. I just know that people were making TikToks about getting it, Mike's way, and it was tee ha ha, and the people loved the subs, and then they got bought, and so it
I've
goes.
never had one.
you can get a sub in a tub.
I've never had a Jersey Mike sub.
They
Does it
are.
stink?
Maybe
at
it's
the
not
rink?
here in Canada.
No. What's maybe you can get them in Quebec under Jersey Michel's.
Jersey Michelle? That might. Do you know my middle? Do you know my middle name is Mike? So it's Michelle.
Is it?
Yeah. Are you? I see. I know a little bit of Quebecois humor.
Oh, that's why,
what-
Court. That's why in your
on.
PlayStation name there's a QC in there. I get it.
Is it?
No.
No,
Wow.
can you imagine? You're like,
All of a sudden, just changes.
it's like rewriting history. It's like the flashbacks start hitting like at the end of a movie, at the end of Memento.
Like the gif of the Vietnam dog in front of the cupcakes.
Uh,
But yeah, I mean,
so-
I've always found that they do a good job with Forza Horizon. So my expectations for 6 are already really high, and I think that Playground will deliver on that, and I think they'll deliver on Fable. Though I worry that people will look at Fable and they'll just say, "Oh, it's not the Fable game I played 20 years ago, so I don't want to play it." That's always
This
the
is
biggest
not
concern.
the Fable you're looking for.
That's right.
It's not the Fable game that we deserve, but it's the one we need right now. Or
Is it,
something.
though?
Batman. I don't know. The last game, I don't think it's for us. It's killing. It's by Double Fine. It seems like a silly little 4v4 gamer-rooney.
Yeah, I was a little perturbed by this because Double Fine makes really, really good games, and to see that they're essentially putting out like a party game or like a multiplayer game, I was like, dudes, really? Like, you made Grim Fandango remastered, like you made Psychonauts 1 and 2, you made Brutal Legend, a game that still holds up to this day. To then come out and just put out like Kiln, I'm like, come on, man. Give me something, give me like a story-rich experience like Psychonauts 2, or give me something off the wall like Brutal Legend. This, I was just like, no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, I'm even worse. Like I pretty much only liked a couple things from the showcase, and I couldn't care less about the rest of it. I was like, wow,
That's
this was
fair.
waste of time and effort.
It was better than the one that they did where it was it that vampire game that was DOA and
Oh, Blood,
some other thing. Yeah.
Bloodborne? No, not
No,
Bloodborne.
It was Back for Blood, that one,
No,
or
no,
it was
no,
Redfall.
no,
Redfall,
the
that's
one.
it.
Yeah, Redfall. What other
Back-
crappy vampire games have been out there? Like
Back for
Bloodlines,
Blood.
Blood Quest 2
I
or
love
something
that.
like that.
Back for Blood.
Back for Blood,
Back 4
horrible game. They were like, "Oh, this is the Left 4 Dead game for 2024," and it's like, "Ah, this game blows, dude. What are you talking about? This game is so not fun." I've had more fun trying to break the ice dams off of my house than I have playing that game.
So those are the 4 games they talked about. They also said that they're going to be having Gears of War E-Day and Halo campaign evolve. So they're still kind of, going back to the OGs. It was weird that they also said it's going to be an incredible year, which
They just say that.
I think it's going to be a good year. Okay,
Well,
let's tone it down first.
Brother, what are words, right? You can just say it's the internet, dude. Say whatever
Just say what you want.
Say whatever you want. Guys, this is
and
the
we're
number
really-
1 rated podcast. Welcome everybody to 3 Dads on a Console, the number 1 rated podcast. No
or
one's gonna fact check
statistically,
it.
the 57th overall pod,
Well,
42nd
isn't it-
best
hold on.
game pod by that guy who reached
Isn't
out.
that an American thing to do? We're just gonna lie.
It's a great podcast. I don't know.
I
about
have never
you.
lied
I listen
to my
it
Twitch
every
community.
day. I listen every day. It's great.
Like-
number 1 rated podcast, number 42nd amongst the guy. I don't remember his name because he's insignificant.
But I mean, just like I said, I would be streaming
Podcasts.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I never lied to people.
There you go. Nailed it.
Speaking of lying, there has been a game that Jeff Keighley touted as the new online multiplayer experience called Highguard that came out yesterday. And I want to
hold
share
on.
some statistics or 2
Did
days
you
ago.
hear of the story on why it was shown where it was shown?
No, why?
Because he thought it was a good game and he put it there. They didn't even pay to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Jeff Keighley is like the hypest hype man for the most mid garbage that ever comes out. Right?
I love that hype. He's the mid hype.
He hypes up the most mid trash in the world. You can tell he's not really a gamer because this brother saw this game and was like, this is gonna be a hit. Then this dum-dum. Did you see the tweet he put
catch.
out opening X this
No.
morning? And it's the picture of Flynn Rider from
Oh
Tangled
gosh,
with all
yeah.
the swords in his face. And then he hasn't said boo since. You want to know why? Because that game failed. And this dude, oh my God, the most hypest hype man for the most middest garbage I've ever seen. I can't believe it. How do people respect what he has to say? I don't understand
Ouch.
it. Yeah, come
You
at
went
me,
that-
Jeff.
You're
Come
coming
where,
out for blood.
Jeff, where
Bite
are
me.
you, dog?
See me in the streets, 10 toes, come for him.
your
Ten
Your-
toes?
your show hyped this game up, right? Made it
10
last.
toes?
Was like,
10
hey,
toes.
look at this game. I'm putting it on last. It's closing the show. It's gonna blow up. And then people play it and they go, this game blows. We're gonna go play anything else. 85% of your player base in the trash. Continue.
So did they have like a big number like to start at least?
Okay, so let me share with you from Steam charts. Okay, do you guys know the numbers? Because if not, we're going to make it a guessing game. Do you know?
So
what do you guys think?
So
Okay, Court, what
I
do you
don't.
think this game at release? So let's say
I don't know what big
the
is.
26. What do you think like a game like that? What do you think it would release at? A multiplayer game that was, promoted at the Game Awards. What do you think its
5,000?
peak was? So its peak on Monday. I don't know what the conversion of time is. I don't know, 18, whatever it is. 96,000 or 97,249.
That's a lot.
that's a lot. That was
Do you
2 days
guys
ago.
know what it is at now?
100.
It is at today 12,000, and within an what is it?
I was way off. Samsonite
Way off.
on that bad boy.
But I will say the ratios were honestly spot on. So like comparatively, you had the right information in mind, just the wrong number. But so on January at 1900 UTC or whatever, I don't know what time zone that is. Oh, Britain, 97,000.
Britain.
So 10 hours later, it dropped to 11,000. It lost 80% of its player base. Within 10 hours of release, I saw a clip. Ninja was playing with Tim the Tatman, probably promoted. They had a random third, and you must think, like, I don't care if you guys like them. Like, if you could pair it as a third to two big streamers, that's got to be pretty fun, right? The guy goes, "Hey guys, I'm gonna stop playing this game. This is so boring." He just dropped. Like, it is not performing
Dude,
well.
even randoms drop like
People aren't having fun with it. The player base is diminishing. It has 13,000 negative reviews, which that's also probably people,
not good.
piling on, because it is free to play.
Oh,
But
it's free to play. Well,
yeah,
at least it's not as bad as like. Have you seen before? You can keep going, but have
no,
you seen the amount of like influencers, and I'm doing the air quotes, that
yeah.
are like saying marathon's going to be good?
Oh my gosh, these people. It's like,
It's
dude, do
it's
you
getting annoying now. Every time I turn, like, I have unfollowed so many people on X lately just because I just don't care. But just listening to them saying like how good this game is going to be. You haven't played it. You and everybody that did play it, like myself, it was terrible. So did they make it a brand new game, or is it just you were like, "Oh, I want to say it's good now," because that's the cool thing.
Mm.
I feel like I'm being set up for another rant because we go from Jeff Keighley to Bungie, another
I
company that I
know.
absolutely despise.
Mhm. Well, I appreciate setting you up for this.
Thank you. Marathon
I
also
did
looks
that.
terrible
I did that.
because Bungie is such a terrible company, and
Good
what
catch.
I absolutely cannot fathom is how anyone looks at how they treated Destiny's DLC and then goes, "Yeah, I would love to play another Bungie game." What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Get your heads together. You deserve better than Bungie. And they're terrible.
You're better than Bungie Bunge.
They're terrible AI ripped off art for their crappy 3v3 game. I don't care if the gunplay is good. Listen, I heard the gunplay for Highguard's good, and that game is mostly negative on Steam with 20,000 reviews.
Or as Pez would like to say, that game stinks.
That game stinks. Bungie stinks. Don't give them your money. If you really want to play it, go sail the high seas
Can
and
we
play it. Don't give them
can we
money.
say pretty much these always online games kind of stink now?
Dude, I despise always online games now. As an old man that doesn't want to always be online, I just want to like boot up my my PlayStation and play
As
whatever.
an old man that yells at clouds, let's call
Oh,
it like we
dude.
see it.
Cloud. You want to know what got a lot of yelling at clouds? The snowstorm on Sunday. A lot of
Dude.
cloud yelling.
Dude, what are you talking about? I got 60 centimeters on the weekend, and I was
What's
up at
that
a hockey tournament, and I had to drive back in it and drive in it in the morning, like both ways, like walk uphill both ways. And then
True.
this morning, I get to go drive my daughter to school, and I realized that I got 25 centimeters dropped on me overnight, and
Oh,
an earthquake, and an earthquake.
bro, swallow. By the way, for all you Americans, 60 centimeters is 23 inches.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So I got half of that. I got half of that again.
Oh god,
this morning.
dude, put me.
I just don't
I
get
would
it.
want that earthquake to open up like a crack in the ground. I'll just jump in it. Just
A
be
kraken?
done with it. Just be done with it. But yeah, so this game is mostly negative on Steam. A lot of them are saying like
A lot of them.
they took
Sorry, that was the
inspiration
worst.
from
That's the worst.
Rainbow Six, Valorant, Apex. So it's like if you're gonna just take all these ideas and merge them together, you better put out a good game because someone else could just go play those games.
That's the weird part. Is Apex
that's
was
the
good.
problem.
Yeah, I used to play Apex and watch Apex. Why would you make another game to compete with the game that you already made that had a bigger budget and bigger marketing?
It doesn't make
From EA.
sense.
Like, why would you
Spite?
compete with what you did?
Spite.
Fair. How'd it go? Someone goes, Concord died, so Highguard could also die.
Yeah.
Concord, dude, do you remember? Like now that I can talk about it because I'm not doing anything with them anymore or anything like that. Do you remember how much I talked smack about Concord when I was playing it before everybody else? That was the worst game.
Yep. Cord hated that game, and I don't.
I can't like
Can't
it was
blame you.
so bad, and the amount of people on launch that were because we get gifted codes and they're all like, "This game is good." I'll tell you this. This is behind the curtains. 9 times out of 10, when you get gifted a code, I was trying to be honest, but sometimes you artificially say something is good. Like, you try not to say it's garbage. I've only once, and these guys know this, and I'm no longer doing this kind of stuff. I was given a game for review, and I messaged Xbox and said, and it was Pentiment, and I said to them, "You don't want me to review this game. It's up to you what you want me to do." And they
It's
said,
not a
"That's
game
fine.
for
You don't have to review it." Because I said that game was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, game blows.
Well,
It was
you
bad.
don't. It's not a game for you anyway.
No,
I never
Waba,
played it, but
the amount of people
visual
that
novel.
said that game is game of the year was embarrassing. It
Game
was
of the year,
embarrassing.
that's a long
Every
shot.
game for Xbox that came out the year that was Xbox exclusive, everybody waxed poetic about it and said it was so good when they were terrible. I was the only one that Halo Infinite, when it was released, I gave it a 7.5, and everybody lost their mind on me. I was like, well, the game's not finished. It's janky and it doesn't even make any sense. And the multiplayer sucks. And everybody's like, no, this game's amazing. I'm like, it's not though. It could have been unbelievable because the combat and the gameplay was great. The story was just didn't make any sense. And every time you went somewhere, it just felt empty.
It's called integrity.
Can I read you a review from Steam?
Yes.
I'm not going to read you the whole
Floor's
thing,
yours.
but I'm going to give you the first paragraph. This will tell you everything.
Paragraph. That's wild.
If you were to toss Overwatch 2, Apex Legends, Valorant, Rainbow Six Siege, and any generic survival shooter into a pot, but specifically only the worst parts about them, you get Highguard. What a damning! And there are a lot of these reviews that are like, the maps are too big for 3v3. It should at least be 4v4, maybe 5v5.
Someone should start a site saying brutally honest reviews.
Nailed it.
That's us. 3DiceConsole.com. No.
Nailed it.
Well, I am now. Like, honestly, like, I'll say this. Like, I felt minorly influenced when I got a code, but I will also say this: a Ghost of Yota, unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Love the
games
game.
are good.
But a
We'll be
lot
like,
of the
yeah,
times
that
when I got
game's
those
really
Xbox
good.
games, I'm like, I'm trying to find a way to like it. I was like grasping at straws.
That's why I like when the games I typically review are the games I think I'll like or that I'll know I like. You know, and so I try to, do the things that I want to be able to share, not because I don't know. It's nice. It makes it a little more enjoyable too to share an impression of something you're enjoying.
I realize I just went scorched earth, but that's fine.
Dude, who cares? Who cares?
I don't.
Well,
Like people, this
If you
guy
don't like the
says,
game, you don't like the game.
Highguard is trying to be many things: the Siege of Rust, the Heroes of Overwatch, Valorant, and the arena shooter of COD or Halo, and the game is really boring. Gathering is boring, looting is boring, 3v3 with short TTK is boring, and no PvE. The only good thing in this game is the horse mount. That's it. Like, this game is getting toasted because it's just not good. And I feel bad that it's not good because I feel like when someone works really hard on a game and puts it out there, like, they're being vulnerable, and that's cool. But Jeff Keighley had to hype this stupid thing up, set everyone up for disaster. What a nightmare.
I think that's where it's probably getting most of the hate. And also, too, if the horse is the best part and you want to play a good horse game, go play Barbie Horse Trails, which is published by Outright Games. If you want an actual game that is good about horses.
Lucky's Adventure, the very first game I ever reviewed with my daughter, she still talks about it, how it's one of her favorite games.
Yeah. If horse is the best part of Highguard, guess what? There are better horse games out there, especially by people who we know and trust and put out good games.
And here's the problem.
Outright.
Here's the problem. The vast majority of gamers are now adults. They have children. They have obligations.
Are we, though?
Responsibilities. Well, they are in age. We have to work. Court spends his time at the rink. I spend my time at the soccer field. Bob is taking his daughter around collecting trash.
I did that tonight. I have a bag full of stuff I need to list.
That was unbelievably funny.
Thank you.
I have to list stuff tonight. I went out tonight. It was half off day. Anything without a white sticker.
We don't have time to play garbage games.
True.
So whatever slop these companies are putting out, like, it needs to be good or it's just going to die. There are games on Steam. I remember one time we talked about like roguelites on Steam and there was like 1 billion. So not only do you have to go through this minefield of all these games being made every day, being released, but they need to be good. And if they're not, no one's gonna play it, and you just wasted your 5, 6, 7 years of development because you went from 97,000 players down to 11,000 players, and at a low point, it was about 6,500 players. That's not what you want as a company. So you make good games and we'll play them. Make bad games, no one's gonna play them, or you're just gonna get dunked on the internet. We're too busy. We're too busy.
That's right.
It's why the three of us always talk about going back to older games. Even like
Don't waste my time.
yeah. Don't waste our time. Don't waste our time with terrible microtransactions or whatever. Like, just give us a good game and we'll stick around. You give us a bad game and we're out.
Like, honestly, respect my time.
That's
I
it.
think is the best way to say it.
That's it. Respect our time.
So that kind of feeds into another topic we wanted to bring up, Court. So why don't you go into that about, just time
So-
and things like that?
Talk about
The
your
thing I wanted to-
battery. Sorry.
Battery? What
Yeah,
just happened?
It's a Metallica song. Battery.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my apologies. So I don't know what it is lately, and I've just been noticing it a lot with me lately, and I don't know why. To be totally honest, I can't put my finger on it. I think it's because I'm spending a lot of time at the rink, and I'm feeling like my social battery is just low, and it's getting to the point where, like, I feel terrible. I can be out, like, perfect example, I was telling the guys this. I was out at the rink and I was talking to friends, a bunch of dads that I'm friends with, and I literally just, like, mid-sentence just walked away and then stood by myself because I just couldn't talk to anybody anymore. And I'm finding this more and more ever since I'm doing these hockey tournaments where we're going away on, like, the Thursday night, we're staying, and we don't come home till Sunday, and and, like, we used to do trips and you go away with people and you have a great time. I'm by the end of this thing on the Sunday, it's not that I hate everybody, I just feel drained. Like, have you guys ever felt this?
Almost always.
Yes. And the thing is, like, it takes Waba you guys have seen me work. I'm an extrovert by
You're-
trade, but there are times when all of a sudden, like, it just shuts off and I just want to be by myself.
Yeah.
I find as I get older, it happens quicker now. Or we do something like PAX where it's like interviews all day, and then we go out to eat, and by the time, like, whatever, 9:30 rolls around, I'm like, brother, I am toasted because we're gonna do it again the next day. So yeah, I don't have the bandwidth like I used to have. And I think what I find, and I don't know if this is like an older person thing or it's a me thing, things I used to, like, really look forward to doing, like going to a friend's house or whatever, feels like a lot. Eventually, once I get there, like, we're gonna have a good time, but getting there feels like such a journey sometimes. Where it's like hem and haw, like, I don't really want to do this. I'd rather be at home in my pajamas, not doing anything, whatever. And yeah, I feel that, dude. I feel it. I feel like it's worse, especially for us, because, like, our kids are always in stuff. Like, my daughter's doing indoor track. In the spring, she'll do outdoor track. In the summer, she's already like, Dad, 2 or 3 days a week, we're gonna go to the field, and on the off days, I'm gonna do this, and then we go right into soccer, and it's like, bro, stop. Like, give me a weekend of myself. What are you doing? So yeah, I feel it, dude. I feel it big time.
Yeah, like, I had a hard time doing content this week, and I found it both weeks that I've gone away for a hockey tournament and I come back, I am wiped. Like, I don't want to see people. And I've never been like this, and it's sorry. Wait, it's getting to my bedtime voices, it's like a new thing for me. Like, I don't know what it is, and it's almost like I feel embarrassed that I am just so, I guess, antisocial. Like, I'm so social throughout the whole thing, and then I just get to a point where I'm like in my head, like, listening to people talk, and this is gonna sound extremely rude, but I'm like, just shut up, I don't care. Like, it's so weird, and I've never felt this before, and it's overcoming me this year. Like I was sitting in my office the other day, and Vanessa, my wife, came in, and she was like, "You're all right." I'm like, I just feel meh. She's like, "Anything I can do?" I'm like, "No, I just feel like I don't want to do anything."
Yeah. I mean, I'm very introverted anyway. I have to basically not be for different things that I do, like for work, for well, when I streamed more, that's how also but like the weirdly enough is like I missed that one. I actually want to be able to talk to people that way, but I can't because I am doing dad things. But yeah, like even like one thing I find that helps me because like you guys have seen me at PAX. I'm incredibly awkward. I say things that I shouldn't, and I don't know. I don't know how to like people sometimes, even though I should
dude, I
because
love it.
like
I live,
I
I
like
live,
Hold on. Could you make a T-shirt that says "I don't know how to people"?
I
just like
live,
at the man.
live to watch Waba like prep himself for an interview, talk to me a million times on if we're good, like, and then like pre-interview, it's like, all right, Waba, ask him this. You know how to do this. You got this. You got this. Turns it on. Incredible interview. Turns it off. Awkward. And he's
Dude,
like, thanks. And he
when
just
he
like turns and walks away. And I'm like, hey, thanks.
when he figured out how to like get more free stuff from that Dunkin' booth that one time, he
I
didn't
was in
want
it to
anything
win it.
else to do. That was like his favorite thing.
I can tell like when Waba is really feeling anxious, and it was the Pokemon line to get the stuff. And my brother's like, no, we're not doing this. Like Waba
That was
essentially
so
wanted
funny.
to get in line, and they cut us off. Like we waited in line so he could buy a bunch of stuff for his daughter. And they cut us off, and they were like, this is not part of the line. And Waba's like, oh, okay. I said, all right, you guys figure it out. I'm going over there. I don't care. Waba's like, oh, we got a thing at 12:30. And the guy was like, oh, no. And so Waba walks away, and my brother goes, nah, we're not doing this. And he was like, hey,
Yeah.
me and my friend have a thing at 12:30. Can we get in line? We're just gonna buy something for his daughter. It's cool, right? And the girl was like, yeah, it's cool. And then he just goes, hey,
It's
wow,
incredible.
come over here. Gets in line.
It's what like even I remember there was one time where we had to wait in line like to get in, and I'm like, all right, let's hang out here. And Pez like, I'm not doing this, and just walks to the side, goes by the force, he goes, we're media, and then it was like, oh, okay, I guess I don't know, I'm not good with stuff like that, but I don't know. One thing I found that helps, and like we do this sometimes. So my wife is very much she plans my life, my social calendar, because obviously I don't have one. I do have friends. I'm not good at texting and stuff. Like I'll like be like
I'm
respond,
terrible
be
to
like,
my
oh
friends
haha.
lately, by the way. Like
Yeah,
terrible. Like my friends that I always were like, I want to do something with them. I don't want to do anything with anyone.
it happens. But I try to like take the time for me. Like there are times where it's like, hey, we're gonna go over to this person's house. Like, do you want to go? And I'm like, sometimes like, yeah, like absolutely. I want to. I also like I don't want to miss things, and like I want to be able to like supervise my child and like stuff like that.
FOMO.
Yeah, but like also too, there are times where it's like, hey, me and the moms are going to this place with the kids. Like, do you want to go? Like, I'm never excluded, and sometimes like, no, I kind of want to like eat right. I know, shocker, I do, but like, and kind of stay home, and like that gives me a chance to
I
kind of
love
like
how he
do my
used the
thing.
deli container just to have rice and chicken with a little bit
That's
of
right.
broccoli in it. Okay.
But I try to like do something for myself every now and then, even if it's just like sit and watch a movie or a TV show I want. Like today, like I needed to like I'd just been working like straight and like with the snow day and my wife's been traveling. So like I literally like Pez was joking, but I was serious. I took my daughter to the store today and bought a bag of garbage that I will sell. But it was just something where I can like engage my mind in a different way and do something that like I enjoy, that I can be productive, active, and it really kind of just like recharged me. Because I'd kind of been feeling that way this week, kind of burnt out. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go and just do something that helps me, and that's
Heck, Waba was the
what
first
helps
in
me.
our chat today to
I
say
know,
what
right?
we're doing.
Cause
Yeah,
I'm
That
telling
was
you, it was
was
after I
great.
went to the store because I got to, I was on eBay, I was on the like I was in my element, and like that's kind of like what helps me. And it's not always doing video games; it's just kind of like being productive in a way that is fulfilling to me. And when I am able to kind of do my thing and be successful, it's something that's like not, obviously not work or not like it's just I don't know, that helps. So that's I don't know if that's
Yep.
good
No,
advice.
that's good.
That's just
That's
what
good.
I do.
I think that's very good advice. Like I haven't been able to go to the gym because it's just been ridiculously snowing here, and I've been away all weekend, and I've just been shoveling the driveway every day, and it's just like, oh, cry. So I've just been going in the basement and doing stretches, and I think going to the gym helps me. Like I want to start going for walks again because I know in the summertime that
Mm.
helps. Um, because yeah, I'm feeling it, man. Like I'm done with winter, and I think it's not it's encapsulating, but I think what Pez was alluding to before of like just time for yourself. I think
Yeah.
that's like today, like my wife was downtown at a conference, and she was gone for the morning. And I'm like making lunch, and I realized I was all by myself, and I'm like, I'm watching Shorzy. And I sat there with my work laptop, and I had like I put YouTube on so that it looks like you're still online. So if anybody messaged me, I could see it. And I watched Shorzy for an hour, and I was like, I need this. Mind you, it was my lunchtime, but like
Yeah.
work has been very busy lately, and I just
Mm.
haven't had time to do anything. I just feel like I have no time.
Yeah, in the I'm the same way with the gym, by the way. I use it as like a de-stressor, but I haven't been able to go because work's been insane and blah blah blah. So it's like I find that, you know, people are complaining about the snow, same, but I also like just going out with my snowblower and my earbuds in and listening to music as I just
How do you listen to music while the snowblower is going?
Why would you
aimlessly.
bring those outside in the snow? Isn't that
I have
dangerous?
a hat and a hood on. No, what are you talking about?
What
I
do you
didn't-
mean, Waba? How do you get rid of the snow in your driveway?
So I did Crocs until my toes got too cold, so I put my water. I didn't
What-
use boots.
what,
I put my
rocks?
waterproof shoes on.
Crocs.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. Oh my god.
yeah, but my toes got cold, so I had to put my
No,
waterproof
hold
shoes
on.
on. I didn't even bust out my boots this year. I don't wear gloves. My neighbors commented on that,
Oh my god.
and
How do you function?
yeah, I go out in a jacket I've had since I used to snowboard, so it's maybe 20-year-old jacket.
Hold on. Waba. Can we get back to you going, but I got cold?
Yeah, my feet got cold, so I had to.
I'm gonna say earmuffs before I say this. Earmuffs. Every kid that's listening, earmuffs right now.
Put 'em on.
No shit, Waba. No shit.
It's snowing, bro, and you're out here in Crocs.
Not even that. Pez.
It's
Yeah.
the winter
You're out
time.
in the snow. Your feet are in the snow. So now you're just getting wet.
No, so what I did was I put I
Nope.
brought my shovel inside so I could shovel directly out and make myself a space.
But Waba, no.
I'm just built
I-
different.
I hate
No, you're not
this
built different.
conversation. I hate this conversation.
I'm built.
I feel
for
like
this.
if we had like
This
if you
might
could do
be
like
the
an
end of the
animation.
podcast, everybody. Goodbye. Wrap it up. 5 years in the tank. This guy shovels with his Crocs on. I can't.
That doesn't.
Well,
hold
yeah,
on,
but my
Pez,
toesies got cold.
Hold on. With a jacket, I'm guessing not zipped up.
Not initially.
No.
no hat.
Correct.
No hat. And straight up,
With no
never
hat and
gloves.
no
I don't wear
gloves.
gloves and my hands don't get cold.
What?
No, Waba. That's not.
Call me
true.
Johnny Storm because I get them hot hands.
Beep, beep, beep. But yes, I snowblow with music on, and it's great.
I am gonna have to charge my leaf blower because people told me I should do that, but then the snow was too high.
So
What
that
do you mean your
does.
leaf blower. What's the leaf blower gonna do?
So that does work, by the way.
Yep.
It needs to be really light snow, and it probably needs to be max like 2 inches. After
Okay.
that, it
For
just
someone that
like,
lives in
blows it
northern
everywhere.
part of Canada, no, that doesn't work.
That's
All
what
it
I
does
did.
is
I
move
did it
around
on
a little bit of snow. You still gotta like, oh god,
I did it on Sunday. It does work.
it doesn't work
So,
that
so
well.
yeah, I have
You
to,
know
I
what I
have
did
to
see,
shovel
though?
out a
There's-
pe-
Have you seen the guy? And it's in Massachusetts. He has one of those Elon Musk blowtorches, and he
Ooh.
blowtorches his driveway.
fire.
I wish that was me, dude. But
Yeah.
no, I was a schmuck for 3 hours snow blowing the driveway. It was crazy.
I'm gonna get a flamethrower and be able to.
Waba, see, a
You can melt
flamethrower
this
would
up.
work for you. It melts your Crocs, but
I would be inconsolable.
I can't. You know what? I am honestly inconsolable that you. Shovel. Are you at least wearing socks?
No, why would I wear
Oh
socks and
what?
sandals? That's weird. Then they'll get wet.
How have you not had a toe cut off because it's been frostbitten?
Because I'm
I-
built different.
I don't.
Hold on. Can
I don't
You're-
understand, dude. I don't.
I am
understand.
so disappointed that your wife is not home and behind you working out so that we could have her come on
Just
and
smack
grill
you.
her about this.
Yeah, well, if she
Smack
wanted to show, we only have one shovel, so, I do it, and then I
Dude.
have to dig out a pee spot for the dog.
Every time I go
don't-
out, boots.
Hold on. Do you
no
actually
socks.
shovel the whole driveway or do you shovel enough to get to the car? I think
So,
this is a very good
I have
Waba
to
question.
shovel my stairs and a walkway, and then I have to shovel enough around the cars in front of the car so I can pull them out.
I mean, that works. I have seen his parking situation. That makes sense.
Pez.
But I will say,
Come on,
at some
Pat,
point, I did have to
Pat.
switch to shoes, but they're waterproof shoes, they're not
At,
boots.
at, At
Are you
some point,
wearing
yeah. At some
pool
point,
shoes outside?
No, they're not pool shoes. So first off, they make me taller. I wear them in the rain so my shoes don't
they
get
make
wet.
me taller.
He wears them in the
Yeah,
rain
Pez,
and to Disney
Pez,
World so we can go on the rides.
Pez. The fact
Yeah.
that I was able to guess that he actually doesn't fully shovel a driveway, but still complains about it, but really just makes a path to get into his car and for his dog to go pee says a
Yep.
lot.
I did get stuck this snowstorm. So I helped the neighbors. But what happened was
This
I
is
put all
helping
the snow.
my anxiety, by the way. This is helping.
I'm happy. So I put all the snow. I piled it in on the side of the engine so I could try to scoot out.
On the
So I
side
got in
of
the car.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold
So
on, hold on.
in the car. So it was in front of the door. So that's where I piled the snow so I could get into the
So
car.
did you lift up the hood and pile the snow?
No,
in the
no. On
car?
the side of the car. So in front of the hood. And then I went to go forward and I went forward and I got
Or
stuck.
as some
but
people
I
call it, the front of the car.
The front of the car. So yeah, that's where I piled all the snow, not on the front, but to the side of the front. And so I got in the car, I went forward, I got stuck. I couldn't open my door because my snow pile was there. So the neighbors had to come help
on,
and
hold
dig
on.
me out.
Are you?
My
And the worst part is
I
the
can't.
neighbors that help dig me out are the
Almost-
same neighbors
almost
that I
dropped
help
an
shovel
F-bomb.
out because they're
You came
older.
close.
So I'm like,
No,
it
I
should
was
be
gonna say, are
reversed.
you for real? But I just stopped. Are you?
No, you were close. Oh, Waba, you need to wear a helmet.
I don't wear winter hats. So the winter hats I wear are the winter classic ones, but I typically don't wear it in the snow because I don't want it to get wet and ruined.
What? Wow. We went from social battery to just berating Waba on how we.
Yeah, so
does
remember that
snow
time you
removal?
said you don't want to deal with people? This is why I hide myself from the world.
Hold
So
on.
it's like I'm not trapped
are
in here with
friends
you.
for,
You're
first
trapped
of
here
all?
with me.
Hold
You're
on.
right. We are trapped in here with you.
What are friends for? He doesn't know how to people, as he said.
Fair.
What is people?
I don't know how to people. I think that is a very good T-shirt. I don't know how to people. It's not that we're berating him. It's that we're thinking less of him. There's
No,
two
I would
different
never
things.
think
As
less
his
of
friend-
Waba. I just am shocked he wore Crocs
no.
outside.
Pez, we're not thinking less of him as a person. We're thinking less of him for his actions, but then being able to guess the remainder of the actions because we know him so well and getting the answer that you would think, no,
was
he's not going to
beautiful.
say yes.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, yes.
Yeah, you're just like everything I'm
shovel,
saying.
hold on.
Neither of you are that surprised.
Your
about.
shovel, does it have a metal strip on the bottom or is it just a piece of plastic and it's just kind of small with just like it's the cheapest shovel you can probably buy.
It's like
But
a
it's almost a
$20
big
shovel.
person shovel.
So it's the plastic shovel head. It's got a metal like lip on it.
Okay.
And then
He's got a metal lip.
So we
Do you
do.
salt?
I also
Do
have.
you salt?
Yeah, but that's only because it's given to us. Otherwise, I won't buy it. But I do have a brush for the car. So there's one time where I locked my brush in
Hold
the
on.
car and it was snow on the car.
You do have a
so
brush?
a neighbor
I would
saw
hope
me.
you have a
and-
brush. You live
well,
in
he let me
Massachusetts.
borrow it. I was using the shovel to scoop off the snow from the car
No,
first to get into it.
no, don't do
Just
that.
Waba,
Just the windows.
Waba, does your neighbor
When your wife goes out of town,
I
does
don't
your
know how to
neighbor
ask.
bring you food so they know you'll have something to eat?
they're like they're like what? No. Just making sure you're okay. No.
Yeah,
I'm
just
good.
like-
I'm good.
Oh,
do you have a little like medical alert bracelet that you can just like press the button and then your neighbor comes
Your neighbor's
because your
just
wife
like-
is like, I'm not helping him.
No,
Your neighbor-
life alert, not yet.
Your poor neighbor's like, oh, we made a spare lasagna if you wanted it, and just
Help!
like,
I've
gives it
fallen
to
and I
you.
can't get up.
Oh,
But
man,
you had
that's
to
so
call your
funny.
neighbor to come help
No,
you
I didn't
open
call
your
my
car.
neighbor. They saw me.
But why couldn't you just get out the passenger side?
I could.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm sorry.
There was snow on
This
that
is so
side too.
good. This is so good. Oh
I
my
put the
god!
snow on that side too.
We need to just put an outdoor camera so we can.
He
just
is
watch this
literally
happen.
Austin Powers backing up the truck in the
Yeah,
hallway.
doing the 500-point turn. Oh, so good, so
Oh
good.
my god!
This I love.
So
this
no one like
podcast.
on.
Just like-
okay, new rule: you just put him in a bubble.
just like Antonio said on youtube.com/3dads on a console, this podcast has peaked. We peaked.
That's right. Just
Oh,
call me.
Antonio, I
Just
like
call me
Antonio.
Gyllenhaal the way I be Bubble Boy.
Bang! What a terrible movie, but a great.
Yeah,
joke.
that was pretty bad.
No, the joke was
Shout out to
great.
Antonio
movie.
just comes in at the very end of us berating Waba. He comes in for the best part.
I mean,
Hopefully that helped your social battery a little bit.
Honestly, I
hearing
cried.
My
I
plight.
was laughing so hard I cried.
it made me.
That's
It boosted my mood. It gave me the boosties, which is just
Well,
what I needed.
It gave. Hold on. Now, that gave me a core memory of Pez drinking an old fashioned and going, it's giving me the boosties.
That's
And
right.
then checking out his app, and we're like, look, it's boosting me.
Dude, what a great night that was.
Oh, that was so much fun.
October. I'm going to come early. I already talked to the wife. I'm going to come a day early.
Hell yeah.
October, hardly knew. Well,
October.
that is it for us. Hopefully, if you need a boosty, go visit us at youtube.com/Dudads in a Console so you can watch us live, or you can check us at Pezel at 56X on Twitch, where he also streams us, and we yell at people who come into the chat there. You can also check us out at
I do.
yeah.
I just say hi to
Pez
everyone.
does.
Yeah.
I say you're
Yurt, which is
if if you want to see some fun articles from us, YouTube.com/3dadsconsole.com.
Yep.
And if you want to Venmo us, you can Venmo us at no, we don't have one.
That's his new joke because he wants it just to be like, it's like
testing the waters.
hey, are you getting your Donald Trump account? Like, oh my God.
No,
Do you know? Okay,
oh,
I'm gonna
that-
say this once as a Canadian. I guarantee you he is creating this because he thinks there's going to be some loophole that because the account is named after him and it has his name on it, that it's his money.
So
naturally.
I shouldn't.
It's just like the
Talking
phone
of-
thing all over again.
And then you hear that the guy, what is his name? The guy that's making fun of my prime minister right now. That's why I've just had it, and I don't care. I know Antonio's with us on this one. Did you see him talk about how it's going to be worth $500,000 if you start it now in like 15 years? There's no investment in the world that can do that. This
Except
guy,
Nvidia. Go get
Oh,
Dad
God.
Coin on Robinhood at 3Dad Coin.
Go buy Pokemon cards, and those will go up 15,000%.
Buy all of your Clefairies because those are to the moon.
Not financial advice.
No.
Um,
But card advice.
Also, well, on Venmo. So I said like
Waba's
if I
really trying to end this, and we just won't let him.
no. So I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I should tell her this. I'm like, when you go have to travel, you should put like the thing. Have you ever seen when you drive on the highway, people like, oh, it's my bachelorette party. You know, I'm getting married, whatever. Here's my Venmo. I said you should just write that when you have to drive on the highway.
Actually,
See
a
if we
great
can
idea.
get, you know-
Actually, a great idea.
Am I wrong?
You are.
Is this not a good
wrong.
idea?
You are right. You are not wrong.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine told me you should start an OnlyFans, have a a nice photo, you know, very very risque, but like nothing bad.
Provocative.
And then as soon as they pay money to get into your OnlyFans, there's nothing there, just pictures of you like.
I love it.
Like
So
it's it.
I love it.
That's what they call a rug pull. Also,
Clickbait.
the Venmo thing on the car, that is financial advice. Try it and let me know in the comments below.
I
Hope
think
you
I
folks
might
had
do
fun, and we will see you in the next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.